Hey everyone, so today our recipe is going to be spicy Asian meatballs. So let's get started. We'll start with the beef. Okay, so first we're going to put the beef in there, and then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. Alright, that's 1 teaspoon, and now for the next one. Now moving on to the next part. For this part, we chopped up some garlic cloves, and we're going to put 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic into the meatballs. Okay, so let's put these in, and we'll move on to the next part. Now, for this part, we're going to be chopping up 2 to 3 green onions, just depending on you. So let's get these chopped. Okay, now we've got it all chopped up, and we're putting the rest of the chopped onion all into the bowl, and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so now we need to add 1/2 of a cup of panko breadcrumbs. So now we've put the breadcrumbs in there, and we can move on to the next step. Alright, so what I just added was 1/4 of a cup of warm water. Now we're going to move on to the next part. The last ingredient for the meatballs is going to be 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Now we've got to mix it up. Make sure everything gets evenly distributed and everything gets all mixed up perfectly. Okay, so now that it's all mixed up, we're going to take tablespoon-sized portions, roll them into balls, and put them onto this parchment paper-lined baking sheet. Okay, so we have all of the meatballs formed and on the baking sheet. Now they're going to go into the oven, 400 degrees, for about 12 minutes or so. Okay, so in they go. Like I said, they should go in there for about 12 to 14 minutes. Alright, so the meatballs are done. Now it's time to make the sauce. Okay, so first thing into the frying pan is 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of water, and 2 tablespoons of chili garlic paste or sauce. And the last thing for the sauce is going to be 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Now we're just going to mix this, bring it to a boil, and let it simmer. So we're going to stir this until it starts to get thick and comes to a boil. Then we're going to reduce it to lower heat and, let it thicken and reduce. After the sauce thickens and is ready to be used, you just put the meatballs into the sauce and get them all nice and coated. And then the final touch, we just go over here and we add some sesame seeds to the top. This can of course be skipped if you don't like sesame seeds, but I think they go very well with it. And there you have it, Asian spicy meatballs.